Dove Cameron is definitely the hottest star to ever come out of the Disney talent pool. She's smart, down-to-earth, funny, and extremely talented. She only joined the entertainment biz in 2013, but she's already won over the hearts of people everywhere. Her personal life may now be in the public eye, but there are still a few things about her that you probably don't know. And if you want to prove that you're a Dove Cameron superfan, make sure to keep watching until the end to see how many of these facts you already knew. Before we get started, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more Disney-related stuff. Now, here are 20 things you didn't know about the Disney Channel star, Dove Cameron. From Seattle to LA, Dove Cameron was born on January 15, 1996, in Seattle, Washington. When she was just 14 years old, Dove made the move to LA so that she could pursue a career in acting. According to her mom, Bonnie, Dove spent an entire year begging her to move, so it wasn't really a request that could be easily ignored. Most parents are worried about their kids getting swallowed up by the entertainment biz, but Bonnie was confident that Dove could handle it. This Disney Channel star has always been mature for her age and is too grounded to get caught up in the superficial side of Hollywood. Bonnie is such a great mother for trusting Dove so much and allowing her to pursue her dreams. Creative parents. Have you ever wondered where Dove's passion for the arts came from? Well, she actually inherited her artsy genes from her equally creative parents. Her mom, Bonnie, is a poet and a novelist, and her dad, Philip, was a pianist and a cook. She says that her parents' artistic endeavors definitely had an effect on her personality while she was growing up. In fact, studies even show that creative parents are more likely to have creative children. Dove definitely learned a lot about how to live the life of an artist from mom and dad. It must have even been easier for her to chase after her dreams because she didn't have parents who were trying to force her to become a doctor. Her dad. If you haven't already noticed, Dove always refers to her dad in the past tense. That's because she sadly made a decision to leave this world when Dove was only 15 years old. He struggled hard to accept himself for many years, but his family only found out that he was closeted after he passed away. According to Dove, everything made sense to her once she found out that bit of information. Losing her dad was difficult, but Dove also thinks that the pain she went through has given her the gift of clarity and empathy. She hopes to one day write a movie about her father because she thinks that he was a fascinating person. Losing a parent is hard, and we admire Dove for being strong. Claire. Dove may have played identical twins on the Disney hit show Liv and Maddie, but she doesn't actually have a twin sister in real life. However, she does have an older sister with whom she's very close to. Claire is 7 years older than Dove and is an opera singer and a vocal coach. She even used to be involved in the performing arts, but she ultimately decided that that wasn't for her. Instead of focusing on an acting career, like Dove, Claire earned herself a degree from Pitzer College in California. According to Dove, her older sister used to worry that their parents weren't as proud of her because she gave up on showbiz, but their parents just want them to be happy with whatever they're doing. Chloe Celeste Hosterman. Only Dove's biggest fans would know that her real name is Chloe Celeste Hosterman. She changed it when she started in the entertainment business, but she swears it's not a stage name. Her dad actually passed away around the same time, and the name change was her way of honoring his memory. He used to always call her sweet nicknames like Dove, Dovey, and Dovely, so it only felt right for her to make the switch. Her name may now legally be Dove, but those who are closest to her call her Chloe. Her boyfriend Thomas Doherty even gifted her with a beautiful heart charm bracelet that was engraved with his own nickname for her, Chloe. She's French? Back in 2014, Dove tweeted out to her confused fans that the reason she speaks French is not because she was born in France, but rather because her family is from the European country. She is apparently crazy French by blood and spent a lot of time in Paris while she was growing up. Her parents wanted her and her sister to experience and embrace their French culture even if they grew up in the US. She only speaks some French though, but wishes that she could speak Spanish too. Her parents are always making sure to teach her about different religions and cultures, so it's no surprise that Dove is fascinated by other languages. School bullies. This Disney triple threat may feel like she's on top of the world right now, but that wasn't always the case. Believe it or not, Dove was bullied by her old classmates so badly that she had to leave school. In middle school, she was once locked in a closet by a group of girls. A mean girl even ruined the dress that Dove made by throwing chocolate milk all over it. The bullying was so bad that at one point those girls were telling her to kill herself. But Dove has taken the high road over what happened and refuses to talk badly about her bullies. Under pressure. Dove's fame and success is all thanks to her breakout role on Liv and Maddie. But did you know that she almost quit the show? It's hard enough to play one lead character on a TV show, so imagine how hard it must have been for her to play two. Dove admits that she struggled to keep up her energy to sustain such a big workload. They would have to shoot every scene twice, once for Liv and once for Maddie. She told her mom at one point that the pressure was too much and she didn't think that she could go on. She was so close to quitting, but something made her hold on. She now credits the experience as one that turned her into a professional actor quickly. A painful paper cut. Dove's fans were worried back in 2015 when she posted a picture of herself sporting an eye patch. Nothing super serious had happened, but she did scratch her cornea and had to rest her eye for a couple of days. She even admitted that her injury was from a stack of paper, so she basically got a paper cut on her eye. It must have been really painful, but Dove handled the injury like a trooper. She even posted a picture of her recovering at home with her cat by her side. It seems like the injury gave her some well-deserved time off from shooting. We also think that Dove would make the cutest pirate ever. The Girl and the Dreamcatcher. Back when Dove was still dating her Liv and Maddie co-star, Ryan McCartan, the two had a band together called The Girl and the Dreamcatcher. They were a super cute musical duo and released catchy pop music. They were both interested in making it big as musical artists and had hopes of collaborating with Macklemore. Their first original song, Written in the Stars, had its debut on Radio Disney, and they even released visually an awesome music video to go along with it. We had high hopes for The Girl and the Dreamcatcher, but the musical dream unfortunately ended when Dove and Ryan broke up. We're just sad that Dove's Twitter no longer says The Girl, and Ryan's no longer says The Dreamcatcher. We thought that was clever. She called it off. We all know that Dove and Ryan McCartan called off their wedding only 6 months after getting engaged, but did you know that Dove is the one who called it quits? Ryan quickly publicized that Dove was the one who decided that the relationship wasn't what she wanted. They were engaged so young, but Dove had previously said that they both knew early on that they were each other's person. No one really knows why Dove changed her mind, but one of her tweets to a fan showed that something obviously happened. When a fan wrote Ryan under a picture of Dove and her new boyfriend, Dove fired back that Ryan was terrible to her. We're not even sure that we want to know what happened. Puppy love. Dove has a scar on her lip from when her dog bit her for taking its bone when she was just 4 years old. That experience didn't dissuade her from animals at all though, and she's a huge animal lover. She even took time off her busy schedule on set of the movie Monsterville to cuddle with a puppy. And she also attended a saving spot, a benefit which raised money to help rescue dogs from unhealthy situations. How sweet is that? But Dove doesn't just love dogs. She's owned her fair share of cats throughout her short lifetime. Our guess is that her packed schedule wouldn't allow her much time to be a dog owner. At least she can cuddle with other people's dogs in the meantime. Kristen Chenoweth. Kristen Chenoweth has been Dove's idol since she was just 7 years old. How incredible is it then that Dove actually got to work with her musical theater hero in the Descendants movies? Kristen plays Dove's mom in the Disney franchise, and Dove revealed that they have developed an incredible working relationship. If Dove had it her way, she would work with Kristen for the rest of her life. Dove actually reminds us of a younger version of Kristen, and when Kristen was asked who should play her role of Glinda in a movie version of Wicked, she didn't hesitate to give the role to Dove. It's pretty awesome that this Disney Channel star now gets to call her childhood hero a friend. Mental health struggles. Dove always acts like a cheery ray of sunshine whenever she's in the public eye. It's hard to imagine that she has anything to worry about in her glamorous life, but this Disney starlet actually suffers from anxiety. But like everything else in her life, Dove manages to turn her negative mental illness into a positive. She said that having anxiety has been a blessing in disguise because it's made her more disciplined in her thoughts. She also hopes that talking about her struggles will help to destigmatize mental disorders. Some of her favorite ways to deal with her anxiety are exercising, laughing, sleep, and therapy. Did Dove's honesty help you speak up about your mental health? Let us know your story in the comments below. Indian Summers. Here's another fact to make you even more jealous of this interesting TV star. Her parents co-owned and designed for a jewelry company and would often let Dove and her sister travel to India with them. She spent many summers visiting huge warehouses and marble factories on the other side of the world. She went there every year from birth until she was 14 years old. How cool is that her parents brought her along for the ride? Not only did her parents raise her to be part Catholic and part agnostic, but she was also influenced by India's Buddhist and Hindu values. It seems that Dove's travels around the world have helped her to better understand how to be a good human being. Passion for fashion. Did you know that Dove almost pursued a career in fashion design instead of the entertainment business? While talking to TV Insider about Descendants 2, Dove revealed that she almost went to the Fashion Institute of Design